attend these conferences, they're already safe, they know the Lord. But there's always a few that come to these conferences that don't know the Lord. So I'm speaking to you now, but I'm also speaking to those that already know the Lord, but maybe you're not in the right place at the moment. And normally I would do stuff like this at the end of a presentation, but I'm going to do it now, and then I'm going to continue, because we're busy with grace. Today is as good as any other day, but today is also a very important day to make a decision. If you have not accepted Jesus into your life, to do it today. And I'm not talking about being a Christian, I'm talking about really being a follower of Jesus Christ, accepting His grace, changing your life, becoming a disciple for Jesus, and not just a Christian because it is written so on a piece of paper. Today the Lord wants to bring you a message and give you an opportunity to accept His gift that He gives to you today for free. And I want you to think about this as we progress in my presentation. If you are ready to make that decision. And I want to say it's a decision because it's a very important one. You see, whether we believe in God or not, we're all going to come to a point where we're going to have to make a decision. Now, a lot of people don't, or you get people that don't believe in God or they don't live for God, but they say it later. Or some say, I don't believe in God, I don't want to do that. But you know what, the word says different, because one day you're going to have to make a choice. If we look at Revelation 3 verse 15, it says, I know your works, that you are neither cold nor hot. I could wish you were cold or hot. So then, because you are lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will vomit you out of my mouth. Ouch. Now it's a bit, this is also a hard word. But that is how important it is that Jesus wants to understand that He's offering something, He's offering grace to us. He wants us to become disciples, but He wants to understand that we are running out of time. And sooner or later you're going to have to make a decision. You cannot stand in the middle. You're either going to have to stand for God or against God. So I want you to think about this as we progress. And if you have not accepted Jesus into your life, I'm not talking about going to church and you're a church person and you went to Sunday school. I want you to really think about it. If you don't have a personal relationship with the Lord, is this not maybe today, your day? Is God calling on your heart today to make that very big decision? And there's nothing to be afraid of. It's absolutely super awesome. And I'm sure anybody sitting here today that has been living in the light of Jesus, they will testify how awesome it is. Alright? I want to quickly give you, there's three types of people. You get the person they believe in Christ. They went to church or they go to church, but they're not a disciple. Then you get that one they live for God. Alright? And then you get the one that doesn't believe at all. But let me explain to you the difference. Because a lot of people say, why Jesus? Why do I have to accept Jesus into my life? What difference will it make? Now, I've heard when I was young, people, especially in youth stuff in church, I heard people preaching saying, if you accept Jesus, it's going to change your life so much, and you're just going to be happy, and everything great is going to happen to you. And that's true. But it's also not. Because when you accept Christ, it doesn't mean that you're not going to go through trial and tribulations, you're not going to have trouble. Of course you will. The Bible says that. And I actually hate it when people preach that, when they say that when you accept Jesus, everything is just going to turn great. Of course it can, if that is in the will of God. But as a child of God, as a disciple of Jesus Christ, you're still going to have challenges. In fact, sometimes the closer you move to God, the harder the enemy fights you. But, now that's the difference, what I'm going to tell you now. You see, the person that doesn't live with Christ, or that is in the middle, they're not warm, they're not hot, they're in the middle, they don't really know, or they don't believe. When a person like that goes through challenges, what happens in their lives? Where do they go to? Go to friends, they go to family, talk to people. Maybe they have financial difficulty, family can help them out. Maybe they have marriage problems, they go for counseling. But what if they've gone through all of that? What if they've done counseling, they've got people, they've made loans, but they're still in their trouble? Any trouble that you have, maybe you've lost your job, maybe it's a case of you're having trouble at work. Friends can only help to a certain point. Now you see, when you don't have a relationship with Jesus and you run out of options, those people turn to things like drugs, alcohol, and all kinds of other stuff that they believe is the solution to their problems. And we see that every day. I work with people, we work with people, because we're full-time in this ministry, we see this just about every day. And what is strange is that the end, not a lot of them, but some of these people end up then committing suicide because they just get to the point they don't know what else to do. You find these big businessmen, they earn big money, things goes wrong at work, maybe made a mistake here and there, and then they can't live with that mistake. And then they take their own lives. But you see, the difference is if you live with Jesus in your life, you don't have to go to drugs. You don't have to go to alcohol. You don't have to go to every single thing that the earth, that the world offers you. You can just go straight to Jesus. You see, you can still fall, but Jesus will pick you up. So when you fall, Jesus will come and He will pick you up. And you will get back on your feet. And you will go on with your life. That's the difference from having Jesus in your life. It doesn't take your problems away, that you're never going to have problems again. But you have that one person in your life that will be there for you, no matter what. And you know what? When you ask God, when you speak to Him, when you have a personal relationship with Jesus, He always comes through for you.